Hey guys, great to be with you on Godspot today. I want to talk to you about the stories in your head controlling the narrative. Jesus said in Matthew chapter 12, verse 37, "For by your words you'll be justified, and by your words you will be condemned." It's interesting. We often underestimate the power of words, especially the words we speak to ourselves. Recently, someone asked me if I was talking to myself. I said, "Excuse me, I'm not talking to myself, I'm having a staff meeting." Bit of humor, I know. Look, our personal narratives are the stories we tell about ourselves. And we often draw them from our own personal histories, the way we grew up, the decisions we've made, the family we've grown in, and even the trajectory of our life has an impact on the story we tell ourselves. And the personal narrative is a critical element of your inner thought life, because the things you tell about yourself, both silently and out loud, have a significant impact on your beliefs, and your beliefs become the very foundation of all your behaviors. So let's think about the narrative you tell yourself. What are some of the comments you say to yourself? Maybe you're a person who says to yourself, "I'm bad at maths, I've never been very good at calculating," or, "What do I know, I'm just a bus driver," and or I can't give up sugar. It's just the way I was born. My family is that way. We love sugar. And if I become a diabetic, so what? Or I'm too busy, or I'm lazy, or I'm stupid. I mean, there's a whole list of things that we could tell ourselves. And we need to be very careful. And we need to learn how to stop ourselves, because many times that narrative can really bring us down. If we're not careful, it can fire off all these connections in our brain that lead us into depression. And it's really, really important that we stop talking to ourselves that way. So, how should we talk to ourselves? Well, I'm glad you asked, because it's a habit we need to overcome. Because too often we're telling ourselves we can't do something, when in actuality we can actually do this. So how to overcome the habit? Well, here are 3 ways I think will really help you. Number 1, identify the pieces of your narrative that you want to change. If you're habitually saying to yourself, "Why do I even bother?" you need to change it. Change the narrative, flip the script and say, "You know what, I bother because I care. Even if no one else does, I do." Just change it around, and you'd be surprised how much better you'll feel about yourself when you do that. Number 2, call this thing out. If you've been telling yourself you're lazy, that's why you don't go to parties or you turn down social invitations, instead of saying, "I'm lazy," you say, no, I'm not lazy. I just like to spend my time in better ways than going to a party or going out all the time. I need some me time. And you'd be surprised how different you'll think and and that you take away the negativity, and instead of being your own worst critic, you actually talk yourself up and you feel a lot better. Number 3, finally, claim your truth. Once you've identified the personal narrative you want to change, replace it by claiming a new truth. I remember when I went off of sugar, it was either become a diabetic or give up my sugar. I found it really hard at the beginning because I loved sugar, and my family, my genetics, being Aboriginal, I just loved sugar, and it's just my one vice, and that's what I tell myself. But I had to flip the script, had to change it, saying, "You know what? No, it's not my only vice. I'm going to make a good decision, a better decision for my health, and I'm not going to eat sugar." And I talked myself up. And it changed my life, and I've been free of it for quite some time now. Let me just say this, the narrative in your head is really, really important. Be careful what you tell yourself. Change it. Think it through. Change the story, because often the story you tell yourself is the person you become. I hope this really helps you today. If it does, hit the like button and share it with someone else. Thanks for listening.